Columbus. Ohio State, by the way, won the toss and will take the ball first. Something Ryan Day talked about this week, that with a quicker clock, less possessions, might opt to take the ball first on the coin toss. Xavier Johnson on the return. And Johnson out near the 24-yard line. Those two guys combined for 5 receptions against Indiana. Travion Henderson, big hole up the middle. On 2nd and 1, Henderson tries the outside. Flag thrown from behind the play.
That's 5 individuals that need to play as one offensive line unit for this offense to realize its potential.
Xavier Johnson. And he stood up shy of the 30 by DeMarco Augustin.
That's what I'll have my eyes on here early in this game.
So the safety, Marcus Hooker, a former Buckeye. McCord on 3rd down. Open, Harrison! Marvin Harrison Jr. No chance! Touchdown, Ohio State! Jaden Fielding on for the extra point try. Now the penalty. Fielding. And no return. Quarterback is Mitch Davidson. Dre Rushton, the running back to his left, did not play last week. Davidson has space and finally goes down.
Has to continue that efficiency today.
Tyshawn King spins up the middle. Will have a first down across the 35-yard line. And whistles. Play clock at 7.
Prior to the snap, timeout. Ohio State.
Davidson, quick drop throws, and that is caught last week and was questionable to play. So Hartford, the true freshman, is starting here today. Rushton looking for space, not there. Davidson taking a chance down the sideline, and that is caught by Max Tomczak.
To be a cornerback or a secondary member in this for this defense, he said you got to be comfortable in one-on-one, and occasionally you're going to give up those plays. A great pass by Davidson.
By Cameron Martinez, the safety, and now King up the middle. Rushton slips away once, and a positive carry for about 2.
Look at the aggressive structure of this Ohio State defense.
Pressure coming. Davidson throws. Nice catch inside the 5. It's 1st and goal to the 3. 1st and goal. Play action pass. Oliver. Incomplete. Bold Brungard, whose dad played at Ohio State, is in at quarterback. And Brungard's going to keep it, trying the corner dive for the pylon. And he is going to be short. It's kept by Davidson. Touchdown, Youngstown State. A little penguin waddle there.
That's their job to ensure that doesn't happen. And Davidson just walks in to tie the game up.
Short kick. Xavier Johnson. Looking for a crease. Cuts back and has both the Ohio State logo and the Youngstown State logo on that sweater vest today. Harrison in the flat, and he's popped.
Throughout his career to help develop players and create a culture.
Swing pass, Henderson. He's shy of the 1st down by about a yard. There's the toss, Henderson in trouble, and flag thrown. 2nd holding penalty on Ohio State, Jake. McCord throws incomplete. First punt for Jesse Mirko. Elijah Curtis back to receive at the 25. Curtis makes a man miss. About 6:03 to go in this first quarter. Nice shot, King. Hurdles. King across the 30. Third time the Penguins have been here in program history on second down. Davidson throws. That's caught. First down by Latrell Fordham. Trying to set up the screen. And the Buckeyes ready for this one. Oliver trying to make a cut. Man, it's popped hard.
And help your secondary underneath.
They bring more than that. Eichenberg chasing. Davidson throws, and it's incomplete.
Again, these corners, they're going to be left on an island. You have to be great in one-on-one coverage. Great job by Ikenos.
Good punt from Brendan Kilpatrick. Ibuka is wrapped up inside his own 10-yard line.
And it just pushes more importance on Ohio State's offense to convert when you have the chance.
Third Buckeyes possession.
Moving Youngstown State's team down the field.
The Buckeyes pick up the tempo here a little bit. McCord throws. Ibuka. Stutter step. Ibuka. Sideline. Average nearly 90 yards receiving per game. Top 20 in the country. McCord. Time. Taking a chance. End zone open. That is caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the second time today. Fielding. Latrell Fordham. Stopped to the 20 and driven back by Sonny Styles.
McCord looks really comfortable pushing the ball down the field to start this game as well, Corey.
Devin Brown, he will play today as well, although McCord is off to a great start. Davidson throws, caught at the 25 by Oliver. It's tight shot, King, cut back lane. And King will have a first down. Nice run. A gain of 9. That will likely be the final play of this entertaining first quarter. First and 10 for the Penguins from their own 35. Davidson throws incomplete. Short of Tomczak.
Eichenberg once again sending him on a linebacker plug. Does a great job rushing the passer. Now it's a few times he's been in the backfield and forced Davidson to get the ball out early. And again, when Knowles calls those pressures, they have to get home because of the challenge you have as a Buckeye secondary to hold your one-on-one matchups.
Ryan Day chatted with him yesterday speaking about this defense. He believes that this defense the Buckeyes have is the best Buckeye defense since 2019. Rushton, not much. Defense that got home for 1 sack against Indiana last week. On 3rd and long, Davidson throws incomplete.
You have to make them throw it.
Flag thrown. Short kick from Kilpatrick. Ibuka will come up, spin, and is dropped near the 35-yard line.
Illegal motion. Offense. Number 23.
Brooke, thank you. Although McCord on the sideline right now, Devin Brown. Ryan Day said he would play his first action. Xavier Johnson spins away. Johnson spun down near the 49-yard line. Gain of 8. It'll be second down. So McCord the first quarter, Devin Brown. Jake begins the second.
There's your answer right there. We knew they'd both play. The question was is how. Looks like it's second quarter for Devin Brown.
2nd and 2. First throw wide open. First down, Julian Fleming. So that next possession for Ohio State, regardless of the pick, it was going to be Brown at quarterback. Brown taking a shot, beautifully thrown. Harrison dragged down to the end zone. No flag. keep it. And he'll be tackled inside the 40.
Your chances to convert and avoid third down altogether increases.
Pressure coming. Brown throws incomplete, looking for Ibuka. Ohio State 2 out of 3 on 4th down last week. This is 4th and 7. Brown still looking. He'll throw, and that's caught near the 30. And surging for a first down is G. Scott Jr. Henderson hurdles over the 28. Jumped over Ezekiel Blake, who's 6'3", a 200-pound junior. Johnson to the 21.
Wouldn't be surprised if they brought it again here.
Brown will run. Brown stretching, and with that stretch, he's going to have the first down.
Fullback, both.
Brown behind. Sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. On 2nd and 10. Henderson cuts back, flag down. Henderson in the end zone. For now, it's a touchdown for Ohio State.
Personal foul, hands to the face. Offense, number 71. 15-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
Wipes off a 17-yard touchdown. Now Brown throws, going up and nearly pulling it down. Brown pressured. They'll run out of bounds. Well shot. The line to gain. Late contact and flag.
Maybe it wasn't egregious or violent, but why even put yourself in that position?
Henderson, big hole up the middle. Lowers those shoulder pads. And he's down short of the goal line. And did that ball come out? I think the ball came out. It's in the hands right now of Youngstown State and Alex Howard.
Ruling on the field as the ball was fumbled prior to the runner breaking the goal line. It was recovered by the defense. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Youngstown State.
Turnover, Ohio State, as the Penguins make a big stop near the goal line.
Right near the goal line. This is...
Please adjust the game clock to 9 minutes.
Oh, Corey, that's a touchdown.
Even.
And as the guys were leaving the field, I saw Ibuka. He saw the big screen replay. He threw his hands up.
Is under further review.
I think that's a
Ruling on
touchdown.
the field is a fumble short of the goal line.
So the play.
The runner broke the plane of the goal line with possession of the ball. Touchdown.
Fielding. Perfect. Short kick. Fordham. Across the 25. Davidson throws and off the fingertips, incomplete.
That is the standard here in Columbus.
Nice catch made this time by Tom Zach. 3rd and long upcoming for Youngstown State. Doug Phillips from Middletown, Ohio, right near Youngstown, was honored to bring his program down to Columbus for the 3rd time in school history.
You know who I want to see here, Corey? This is where you got to come alive. Number 44, JT Tuimoloau, best pass rusher. Here's your time.
And contact made. Igbinosun came up the cornerback's spot and made contact with Oliver. And the Penguins pointing that this is going to be on Ohio State.
Offside. Defense, number 91 with contact. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
It's on Tyleik Williams, so now it's only going to be a 3rd and 1.
It wasn't just Williams. It was JTT. It was number 1, Davison, Igbinosun. It's a couple guys. Obviously, 3rd and 6. You're expecting pass. 3rd and 1. The whole playbook's open. So a critical error. by the Buckeye defense.
Ohio State was penalized 5 times all of last week, already 4 in this first half. Play action. Davidson taking a shot, floating this one up down the middle, incomplete. Looking for Oliver. Does that play tell you that, hey, they might go for it here? But that was the call on 3rd and 1, even though they're so far back. The answer is no. Youngstown State will punt.
And I like the, I mean, what do you have to lose if you're Youngstown State, right? 3rd and short, Ohio State aggressive, 9 guys effectively in the box. Why not take a shot? But once again, do you know who was in coverage, Corey? Number 10, Denzel Burke. Great start last week versus Indiana. Great start to the game here. He was my impact player, man. Freshman All-American. They need him to get back to true All-American status this fall.
He's banged up last year, healthy and playing well. Nice punt. And Ibuka, fair catch near the 10-yard line.
They clearly like Devin Brown, and he did some nice things throughout camp, throughout offseason. At times, it sounded like he was the best quarterback. They got 2 good options here.
This carry for Mike Williams, and he can't get free near the 11-yard line.
For your first major test against Notre Dame.
2 weeks, record time, down the middle, looking for Fleming, incomplete. On 3rd and 9. Record time, that's caught. First down over the 30-yard line. Record on the sideline, that's caught. Harrison again.
It might not show up on any highlight tapes, but I always like to highlight it anyways because of the hashes in college football. NFL, they're much tighter. You're constantly closer to the middle of the field. But the college hashes are wider. That time McCord is all the way out on the right hash, throwing to the left sideline. You can see the arm talent there. And he's got the ability to make those throws. A nice accurate pass to his best receiver.
2nd and 1. Mike Williams had to make a decision. Nothing left. Instead, bounced right. Picked up 6 and a Buckeye first down. Ohio State working fast. That's tipped and incomplete. I'm thinking more, Jake, about McCord as we see this ball deflected by the Penguins. Yeah, McCord last week, he threw 33 passes, and the coaching staff felt that the last 15 were better than the first 18 throws against Indiana.
And that's the encouraging part that I think was lost, right? He got better as the game went on, settled in a little bit. And I think even here today, clearly even better this week than last week.
Coming again. And it's caught. Ibuka slips free. First down inside the 40. It's a flag back on the Buckeye side of the field near the 47-yard line.
Offside. Defense, number 91, lined up in the neutral zone. The penalty is declined. The result of the play,
17-yard play. First down, Ohio State, but getting back to McCord and his numbers, Jake, last week.
Yeah, and again, this is what you want to see. Progression as the game goes on, week over week progression. I thought there was 2 ways to look at last week, and you said, look at those stats, and why didn't he get Harrison Jr. and Ibuka involved? I said, look at those stats and wait until he gets those 2 guys involved. Well, he's got him involved today, and he's playing much, much better.
Johnson on the end around, and well contained by the Penguins as Johnson fights.
They solve problems because they've recruited as well as anybody in the country, particularly at the skill positions. So many answers.
Ford rolls and throws, caught. Harrison, Trainham the tailback. On 3rd and 3, Trainham is hit at the line of scrimmage. The pile will stop short.
3rd and 3, you got to make that play. Here's 4th and 1.
Ibuka, first down, inside the 20. On his feet, Ibuka, touchdown Ohio
always thought Ohio State has one of the best wide receiver screen games in all of college football. It effectively acts as a complement to your running game. I did my player ratings this offseason. I have them as the #1 and #2 wide receivers in all of college football.
Driven down back inside the 15-yard line. King. Nice run. King, the right side. And he's going to be short of the first down. Ty Hamilton.
Draw a line in the stand and refuse to get pushed back.
Buckeyes saying there was movement on the front. And the referees agree. So the Penguins will get it to begin the second half. Ohio State has one timeout left. On third down, it's a run. No. First down for Dre Rushton.
Don't just come down and hit somebody. Go come down with intention, bad intentions. Rattle their bones.
Fair catch for Ibuka. Around the 37.
But just, again, another rep at situational football, putting deposits into the bank that you'll draw on throughout the season.
Screen to Henderson. Travion Henderson near midfield. First down, Ohio State.
The clock runs even after first downs throughout the game, unless it's inside 2 minutes of the end of each half. So you see, you move the chains here, clock stops.
After a gain of 13. McCord lets it fly to the sideline. And Harrison is out of bounds.
He's got such great body control. He called him out of bounds there. Let's just see here. Watch the left foot if he dragged it. Out.
Great look by our crew. On 2nd and 10. Again, McCord time, and that's incomplete. Harrison could not complete the catch here. Third down. Back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd and 10. He'll dive across midfield. He's on to punt. Elijah Curtis back at the Youngstown State 10-yard line. Good catch. Near the 15.
Excited to see more of Devin Brown, though. Just getting more reps with the offense.
King. Flags thrown, and King is out near the 38-yard line.
Benosin got held on that one.
Likely wipe out a 23-yard run. Dre Rushton trying the middle. And will spin for a few. A gain of about 2. Ty Hamilton among the Buckeyes in on the stop. And Youngstown State going to call a timeout. Let this clock wind down. And trail 28-7 at the half. Travion Henderson, the touchdown run as well. Fair catch for Fordham. From the 25. Rushton for about 3.
Just to go back to what Brooke was saying there, we all have to be on the same page. That doesn't mean you all have to be right. I had an offensive line coach tell us one time, he said, if we're all wrong, we're all right. Because as long as you're on the same page and communicating, you give yourself a shot. The last thing you want to do is have 2 guys blocking 1 guy and no guys blocking 1 guy, which is what happened against Indiana last week. For the most part, a big improvement for Ohio State's offensive line today.
That's caught by Tomczak. And a first down for Youngstown State. It's Tomczak, nephew of Former Buckeye quarterback, and as we talked about, longtime Chicago Bear quarterback Mike Tomczak with a reception, first down, Youngstown State.
Youngstown State, they've done some nice things offensively, particularly on that first drive, converting a couple big third downs. Schematically, they've done well. The offensive line has done well, given the challenge. This is a good football team, and they're embracing this moment.
A visit to Columbus. Davidson, that's caught by Oliver, and Bryce Oliver out of bounds. Huge Buckeye fans. Rushton slips away and then is hit on his shoulder pads. It'll be third down and short coming for the Penguins. And this will be a delay of game on 3rd and 1. And a first down carry for Tyshawn King.
Funny enough, we've had some great conversations talking ball.
Hit! And that ball's out, but recovered by Youngstown State. Tommy Eichenberg brought the pressure. It was Brandon Serrano who pounced on top of that football to keep the Penguins in possession. And now more flags. Play clock was winding down.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's funny, Corey, going back to that, my relationship with Urban Meyer. I used to mow lawns, so Tim Hinton, who's still here, I would mow Tim Hinton's lawn back in the day, so I had strong roots. And just this past weekend, I see Urban at the Big Ten Network. We have about a 15-minute converation. I'm smiling ear to ear, just talking football. I'm like, wait a second, are Urban? Are we friends? Are we friends? Coach Meyer, are we friends? A lot of respect, though, for sure. Mutual respect.
On to a great career, Mackey Award winner. Now we're thrilled to have you in the booth. Off the pump. Davidson throws. Nice adjustment made to Oliver. Run guard back in a quarterback on 3rd down, and he throws over the middle. That's caught, bouncing off the tackle, and a first down. Under Jim Tressel. Trey Rushton trying for a cutback line. Ooh, helmet came off. Jahan Carter in at safety right now for Ohio State. He did not play last week. The transfer from Syracuse. High throw and a big hit. There's Sonny Styles. Run guard taking a shot for the end zone, looking for Oliver, and that is intercepted in the end zone by Denzel Burke. With the interception. First possession this half for Ohio State. Travion Henderson took a big hit across the 20 as he picks up one. Brown watches from the sideline on 2nd down. Tight pocket, McCord hits, and that's caught across the 25.
Ohio State's offensive line here.
Steps up in the pocket, Harrison behind.
And he's going to get compared to C.J. Stroud, who I think is one of the best pure throwers of the football that I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. That's what McCord wants to get corrected.
Edwards brought some pressure, but Mirko got it away, and that's loose. That ball's loose inside the 5. Still loose, and finally picked up by Curtis. He's going to take it out, and Curtis is stacked up near the 10-yard line. Had the sweater vest on today, honoring both Ohio State and Youngstown State today. From the 10. Davidson in trouble. Got away and now dives down. Penguins up the middle. Luka, fair catch near the 40. Second series now for Devin Brown. And he will keep it and pick up about 3.
McCord, so you've seen some quarterback powers and some designed runs for him dialed up.
Way off there, intended for Fleming. Highbrook, thank you. This is 3rd down at 7. Second possession this half. Caught. 1st down, Fleming.
Going on for nearly 2 decades, and he helped pioneer that.
Great throw. In stride. That's caught by Carnell Tate.
Keep your eye on 17 throughout the rest of this game.
His first reception today, 2nd this season. Henderson has the edge and more. Henderson cuts back. 10-5, touchdown Ohio State.
But the threat of Devin Brown helps open this play. And who's right behind him? Mike Williams.
Buckeyes used him plenty in the red zone last week. Fair catch. Davidson throws. That's caught by Oliver. Davidson keeps this one. It slides down and took a high hit and the flag. Jihad Carter, the transfer from Syracuse, says Davidson was beginning his slide, and Carter, that look says it all.
We talked about it earlier in the game, right, Corey? They're going to protect the quarterbacks. Again, just an easy call for the officials. You can't do it.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, defense, number 14. 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Carter today making his Buckeye debut, did not play against Indiana. Wasn't hurt. Coach's decision kept him out from playing in Bloomington last week.
The previous play was under further review for potential targeting.
This has been stopped to see if targeting might be added to the previous play. Let's bring in our rules expert in Los Angeles, Steve Strimling. Steve, they're looking at targeting. Do we have the indicators here?
Yeah, we certainly have a defenseless player by the quarterback sliding, and then we have the defender taking an attack. The question is, do we have forcible contact to the head or neck area, or was it contact to the shoulder?
So based on that, Steve, what do you think? Do you think this is targeting or no?
After further review, there is not a foul for targeting. Only the late hit will be penalized. 1st down.
So Carter, just a late hit, but will stay in the game.
I like the call. You know, I think when it's close, understanding the costliness of being ejected and missing the 1st half, I think when it's close, I'd probably lean towards, okay, the 15-yard penalty, that says, hey, guys, you can't do it. But the getting kicked out of the game when it's close, lean towards avoiding that.
From the 49. And he handed that one off to Tyshawn King as Davidson took a big hit, and a good run for King. He picks up 12 and a Penguin 1st down.
New set of linebackers in there. 30, Cody Simon took the role of Tommy Eichenberg in terms of a linebacker plug and a linebacker blitz, and a good job by the Youngstown State offensive line picking that one up and sorting it out, creating a nice big hole.
Simon, Jim Knowles says, is good enough to be a starter. His 4th year at Ohio State, played 7 snaps against Indiana. And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. He calls the front the Mud Dogs. From the movie The Waterboy and Bobby Boucher, South Central Louisiana State University, the Mud Dogs, and that he came up with that nickname for the front 4. There's Wadley trying to get some of that back.
The hefty rotation. They'll rotate 8 guys throughout the game. 3rd and long. Expect a screen or a draw. Or a delay a game.
Another one.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Hall's dancing. Hall's down there dancing. He's celebrating after 2 plays. He's fired up. I mean, this is his time to shine. This is where he can, you know, eat, as they say, Corey. 3rd and long. Again, it's expect a screen, expect a draw. Youngstown State isn't going to convert this one here. But if they do drop back, this is where, as a pass rusher, this Buckeye defensive line, it's your time to shine. There he is.
It's a handoff to Rushton. Kilpatrick. Abuka, fair catch. Near the 10. Devin Brown, the quarterback. Buckeyes inside their own 10. Ryan Williams.
So something to notice here, Corey. This game's over, right? Ohio State's, the win is in the books. Devin Brown's in, but what I really like for Ryan Day, he's keeping his starters in. Ibuka, Marvin Harrison Jr., Ryan Williams, all 5 starting offensive linemen are still in the game. This gives your new quarterback, Devin Brown, the best chance. Give him a full look with all of his best players around him.
There's a toss to Williams. Senior from Cincinnati. It's a 1st down run. Brown bounces off once, twice. That ball came out for a moment and then pounced on top of it. As Devin Brown is helped to his feet. It's a loss of 1, but this ball does come out.
Well, one of the biggest things you're looking for when you're in a quarterback battle is ball security. Ryan Day, the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over. He got lucky there, but when you leave the pocket, even when you're a runner, you want to tuck that ball away.
It's punched out by Chris Fitzgerald, Jr. from Youngstown, his 23rd straight start today. Now movement. Josh Simmons is saying that this is going to be on Youngstown State and Hunter Allen.
Yep.
Offside. Defense, number 93, entered the neutral zone before the reaction by the offense. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Penalties have really piled up for Youngstown State as the game has moved along. For 5th pre-snap penalty on Youngstown State alone today.
Talking about Ryan Williams in the red zone. I love what Ryan Day said. Down there, especially in the goal line situation, there's always an extra guy.
Across the 25. Brown to throw on 3rd down. Williams open, he caught it. And Williams a 1st down across midfield. 8th play the Buckeyes have recorded today that has gone 20 yards or more. Brown thinking big, looking for Harrison, and it's incomplete and a flag. Now Marion Robinson had the difficult challenge man-to-man with Harrison. And pass interference on Youngstown State coming up.
I always
Pass
say if you're going
interference. Defense, number 8, 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
if you're going to give your guy a chance on a go ball, it's, in my opinion, it's better to underthrow it than it is to overthrow it. And then the veteran receivers like Harrison that understand where the officials are, you work back through the defender towards the football, and at a minimum you'll get a pass interference like you saw there.
9th penalty on Youngstown State. So 1st and 10 from the Penguin 32-yard line. Chip Traynham. One-time linebacker, now running back, picks up 1.
The fullback's coming back, especially when you're as versatile as Chip is. Can run the ball, pass protection, do a lot of things.
On 2nd down, wide open, Abuka. 1st down inside the 20.
To get physical. Had a nice block earlier in the game as well when Devin Brown ran a quarterback power.
8th play of this drive. It's the 2nd time the Buckeyes have been in the red zone. Hard to believe all day. Traynham. Inside the 10. Brooke?
Yeah, Corey, Emeka Egbuka told me Ohio State only votes on 3 captains.
Speak his mind, and that's valuable for a locker room.
Second down and 1. As Trainum picks up the first down inside the 5. So first and goal. Now the running back room, it got pretty thin at times for the Buckeyes last season. So with that, Trainum, opportunities were there to join that running back room and made the most of it.
It's a in that position, as we all know, the running backs, it's so physical. You're going to take blows throughout the season. So the more depth you have, the better. And look, that's Trainum. There's Trainum at fullback. There's Mayan Williams at running back. That's a lot of beef in the backfield.
High formation backfield on first and goal. Here's Williams, bounces it outside, keeps his feet, touchdown Ohio State.
Get a holding.
There's a flag at the 3-yard line.
They might get chipped with a...
Holding. Offense. Number 19. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Again, you know, Chip is expecting Mayan Williams to run this inside. Look where the initial target point is. Mayan Williams inside. So there goes Chip, and he's trying to kick out the Youngstown State defender. Well, Mayan Williams bounces it, and you know, part of that is once you feel the running back bounce outside, you just have to let him go. But when he's reaching his arm out there and trying to disengage, the ref's going to call holding.
6th penalty on Ohio State today. And that wipes away the touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-one.
First and goal from the 14. Trainum hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss.
So that you can clean up through your own actions.
Brown throws, caught. Abuka. And dropped near the 5. 11-yard gain, so 3rd and goal for Devin Brown. So much more playing time here as the game has moved along. Cal McCord had a wonderful day, but as Ryan Day told Brooke Fletcher at halftime, Devin Brown, this second half, he was going to play.
And one element he has that's especially valuable down here is the ability to run the football.
Brown. Too far. Looking for Carnell Tate. And it's 4th and goal. Jaden Fielding, the place kicker, he was coming on, then he was brought back. Ohio State's going to go for it here, Jake.
Why not? Why not? A field goal doesn't... Look, you know your kicker and your kicking team can make this field goal, but what you want to see is give your quarterback another rep. It's situational football. 4th and goal from the 5. This is very valuable for him.
Brown wears number 33, honoring the Hall of Famer Sammy Baugh. Looking, pressured, and brought down back at the 10-yard line by Alex Howard. So Brown was flushed. He kept on looking, could not find a teammate, and Howard made the play. Well, Brungard back at a quarterback for Youngstown State. Some misdirection. And it's Watley. Well, a member of this Buckeye coaching staff, a former colleague of ours, James Laurinaitis, Ohio State grad assistant, great Buckeye linebacker, had a wonderful NFL career, joined Notre Dame staff last year, now is back home here in Columbus to do just that, to fix his contact lens and not broadcast these games. Nice tackle made by Cody Simon.
You know what James told me yesterday?
Bobble, but caught. And that'll be a first down to Latrell Fordham.
Deeper pieces in a game like this, it is extremely valuable down the stretch of the season. and adjustments, which helps them as a unit.
One guard got away, and then is shoved out. Hicks, last year the #1 ranked player in Ohio, out of Archbishop Alter. Nice throw and catch. It's Watley.
Just to go back to that, so explain it a little bit deeper. And a defensive system and offensive system, it's a language. There's calls, and those calls equate to something. What we also know with Jim Knowles' defense is it's extremely aggressive. Why do those two things go hand in hand? Because when you're aggressive, that means you're vulnerable. And as you're learning a new language, you aren't aware of those vulnerabilities. Year 2, you are. And you can then make on-the-fly adjustments to decrease the sting of those vulnerabilities.
Behind, incomplete, intended for Oliver. And it's 3rd down. Buckeyes stay home next week. Western Kentucky is here at the Shoe. You can see that game on Fox. Kenyatta Jackson, C.J. Hicks. Great talent. Getting a chance to play here late. Taiwan Malone, number 95, you saw him. Oh, 4- and 5-star guys. It's King. And it's 4th down. Front guard on 4th down. That's tipped and incomplete. Hand off to Williams. And that'll be the final play, most likely, of this one today. As Ryan Day heads to midfield. The Buckeyes are 2-0 and now have won 47 straight against in-state teams. Doug Phillips, Ryan Day, a handshake. Marvin Harrison Jr. had a huge first half and a big part of the Buckeyes' 35-7 victory here today.